I started running last August casually, and then in around November, I really ramped up miles, trying to gain performance, and I decided to run a marathon. During a long run, about 7 miles in, I had some severe knee pain, had to have my wife come pick me up on the peninsula because I couldn't put any weight on my right leg. So that happened on a Sunday. Tuesday, I heard of Rise Up, gave him a call, and that's what brought me in. So just a little bit of knee pain.
My thoracic outlet syndrome is what brought me here. Doctors told me that if I could go through 3 months of therapy, that it would fix all of my shoulder issues. And then when that didn't work, they were able to actually treat me after my surgery as well.
One thing that definitely sets us apart is that we do specifically 1 hour treatment with our patients. And not only do they get better therapy out of that, but they also, we get to know them better. You know, we're not juggling multiple patients at one time. We can really take the time necessary to help facilitate their goals.
I didn't expect it to be performance driven like it ended up being. I thought it would be more like I would have something prescribed to me, or there'd be like a lot of stuff I didn't want to do or want to be doing or didn't care about doing, or stuff that I didn't think was actually helping me as it relates to running. So I was encouraged to find out that Jenny, when I met with, she worked a lot with runners. So she was experienced in that field, knew a lot about it, and she gave me a lot of information outside of even dealing with the issues that I had with the pain in the knee. So that was great and continues to be great.
Physical therapy is something that requires commitment, and it requires a trust relationship, a bond between you and your therapist. So we have a gamut of therapists from male, female, different ages, different passions, different niches. I can sit here and talk to you all day about all the certifications that everyone has. And you know, you can go online and see that. At the end of the day, it's how my therapists treat their patients that's important to me and to our whole Rise Up family. She asked me from the very first day, what are my goals? What am I trying to do? And pretty much every time I came in, she would ask me that. You know, how you feeling? What do you want to do? And it was all geared around what my goals were, what I wanted to do moving forward. And you know, when I finished the marathon, I told her originally that's what I wanted to do, was just finish the marathon, hopefully be pain-free, and then from there, you know, I'll learn from that and figure out what's next. And as soon as that was done, I came in, I met with Nick, and we started focusing on strengthening certain areas of my body and really zeroing in on performance to increase my speed, my stability, and stuff like that.
It's not just like we read your script from the doctor and carry it out. We really take time to understand what that person's going through and how we can help facilitate that, how we can help get them better, how we can move them on to the next step of their journey.
The reason why I ended up having to get surgery was because I only got instant relief from it, and that has nothing to do with them. That's just my body was not able to be healed that way. But every time I came here, I would get a day or two of relief from both my shoulders, and then I'd come back and it'd be the same thing.
We did a lot of stuff, and it's hard for me to remember everything. A lot of it was geared towards balance and strengthening like my hips, my glutes, and things like that were stuff that I had no clue was even important when it came to running. I'm so new to this, I just thought you went and ran. So from that moment on, it kind of changed my entire perspective.
Typically, the kind of patients that I see are the ones that are suffering from pain or discomfort from muscle imbalances. And we really just kind of take a look at some of those muscle imbalances and some of the pains that they're having, try to fix them, try to tweak them in whatever way we can. So that can be anything from soft tissue work, that can be some of the stuff we do with cupping. It just really varies. I honestly can't imagine a much better atmosphere. So the atmosphere for me is huge. Like physical therapy, the atmosphere, it just varies. You know what I mean? There's places that I've been to, and not to knock them, but some of the places are a little darker, you know, a little bit more grim, you know what I mean? And not necessarily like a happy, bright environment. You come here and it's total opposite. Like we're talking, we're laughing, we're giving good treatment. It's just, the atmosphere is just great. The environment is huge, and that to me is super important.
I've never been to physical therapy in my life, so I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking more of like a doctor's office type thing, so it was definitely different than I expected from the atmosphere, which I appreciated. I liked that. And then my first visit, it went smooth. In fact, I had a lot less pain that day when I walked out of there. So that was great. Really, really helpful.
Actually, it was a lot different. It was more hands-on than I had experienced before, which I absolutely loved. The cupping, the deep tissue massage that they were willing to do, the scraping. It was a lot more than I had done before, and I really thought that it gave me instant relief after I came here.
We're not just treating them like another number or another paycheck or something like that. For us, it's more rewarding to see the patient meet their goals.
This place does a great job of that, understanding what I want, not just like prescribing something based on pain or prescribing something based on an issue I might have. It's more about what I'm trying to do, and that's what's been great.
I can come in and easily be like, okay, this spot is hurting me so much more today. Like, can we work on this? And they're willing to change plans that they already have. They're willing to like talk about it with me. They're willing to go through everything in order to get the best care.
I originally set out to run a half. I wasn't planning on running a full marathon. And when I went to sign up for it, I just thought, I'm not a halfway kind of guy. I'm just gonna do the full thing. So I went for it. And some pain has come with it, but coming here is part of that. So it's all part of the journey for me. So it's been helpful.
I choose Rise Up because they truly have your best interest at heart and are willing to go above and beyond any other therapy that I have been at before in each and every one session.